we have one of the last races of the 1957 season on the Detroit River. It's the second race on the river this year, and we have now looking at the original Super Test, and here's Marv Hendrich, local boy, with his boat, the What Happened. Now the river was especially rough that day, and 57 was a big year for a lot of homemade boats, both here in Detroit as well as in Seattle. It's the Miss Wayne side-by-side Allison setup, very heavy, very substantial in rough water. And speaking of rough water boats, here's the epitome of it in the twin engine inline Allisons in the Such Crust with Fred Alder, with, if you'll notice, the huge tail on it, which was different than earlier configurations of this hull. There were two Gale boats in the race, the twin engine one as well as the single engine Allison. There goes the original Gale, now named Miss Frosty or Ricochet. You can see the water is extremely rough, and this is over on the Rooster Tail turn. There's the water intake in the background. That was the Gale 6 going by. I don't know if it was Roy Doobie driving, but the ultimate winner was Fred Alder in the Such Crust with Bob Schroeder in the Miss Buffalo second, and Miss Wayne, good rough water boat. I had my only chance of running in an unlimited race, and I couldn't get the pickle to qualify. But this is the other pickle with Gordon Deneau driving it, and it did not finish. Anyway, here we are, a start with at least 5 boats, and you can see them bouncing and moving along quite rapidly right at the start at the Gregory clock. There's Fred out in front bouncing his way around with that monster of a Such Crust, and he even though of slight in build, was strong of heart and especially muscular. He used to do a lot of exercises and work himself out that he could handle these rough riding boats where it took a lot of manpower to actually maneuver them around these turns. And by the time you got that big crust really rolling, as you can see it there, by the time he got down to the Belle Isle Bridge, he was really seeing top speed, but it took a lot of muscle to get it around before he could run it right into the docks over at the boat club. Here he comes again, and I think this is going to be the checkered flag for the win of the race. And we're now looking at the Miss Wayne coming up here, which was a third place finisher. Big win for Fred.